Today, a federal appeals court upheld the federal ban on TikTok, which is poised to take effect in January, though the case is likely to go to the Supreme Court, and President-elect Donald Trump could attempt to undermine a ban. Both sides asked for a ruling by December 6th, before the nationwide ban's scheduled January 19th start date. TikTok and creators on the app sued the federal government in an effort to halt the ban, which forces TikTok to either divest from Chinese-owned parent company ByteDance or else be banned from U.S. app stores. TikTok argued the ban infringes on the company's First Amendment rights, and divesting from ByteDance is, quote, not possible technologically, commercially, or legally, while the government maintained the ban was essential for national security, though the specific evidence to justify that is under seal and was not publicly released. The court ruled the federal government did not violate TikTok's First Amendment rights because the law doesn't target any specific speech on TikTok, noting that if TikTok just divested itself from ByteDance, the, quote, new owners could circulate the same mix of content as before without running afoul of the act, and ultimately ruling that the federal government's aim in banning TikTok is, quote, ending foreign adversary control, not content censorship. The panel of judges also sided with the government's national security aims in passing the law and said it would be, quote-unquote, wholly inappropriate to, quote, reject the government's risk assessment and override its ultimate judgment, ruling that the government's requirements for TikTok to just divest from ByteDance, rather than banning the app entirely, is the least restrictive way for the government to advance its compelling national security interests. The panel of judges wrote in their ruling, "We recognize that this decision has significant implications for TikTok and its users, and noted that the burden of TikTok becoming unavailable is attributable to China's hybrid commercial threat to U.S. national security, not to the U.S. government. The First Amendment exists to protect free speech in the United States. Here the government acted solely to protect that freedom from a foreign adversary nation and to limit that adversary's ability to gather data on people in the United States." The case is likely to get appealed to the Supreme Court before January 19th, though it's unclear how long it will take that appeal to play out. TikTok could also ask the Supreme Court to block the law while the case remains pending, so it wouldn't take effect unless the Supreme Court upholds the policy, and it's unclear how justices could rule on that. For more on this story, check out Allison Durkee's article in the link in the description.